Okay, guys, so we're back now. I'm inside Joe's room at the Tropicana, and there's a lot of smoke in there. You know, there's four people in there getting stoned, and the place is filled up with smoke. And I'm saying to myself, well, maybe I should have stayed with my dealing job and made believe this never happened, like Joe had said. But eventually the smoke cleared. I got everybody's attention, and Joe had introduced me to the four people. The two guys were Duke and Jerry, and the two women were Cindy and Robin. And somebody was somebody's girlfriend and vice versa. And it wasn't quite clear. I didn't know if Cindy was Duke's girlfriend or Jerry's girlfriend, or it seemed maybe had been one of their girlfriends and that was the other one's girlfriend, or maybe they were a foursome. But at the time, it wasn't my problem. I was just there to tell Joe that I wanted in, and the plan I had come up with. And he gave me the floor, and I spoke to them. And the plan that I had come up with was eventually to be named by the casino industry as the false shuffle baccarat scam. Now, if you remember, I spoke about how Joe had observed me, and he observed that I was the only dealer in the Four Queens Casino where I was working, not stealing chips. And I knew, I had spoken about that. I knew how, the supervisors and nobody had a clue what was going on, especially with a baccarat game, because at the time, mini baccarat, which is a small version of the game, was quite new in downtown Las Vegas. And the reason I got that job is because I knew how to deal the game based on having played it and fallen in love with it. You know that story, what happened to me in the earlier days in Las Vegas. So the difference between baccarat and blackjack from an inside dealer cheating perspective is this. In blackjack, when the cards come out of the dealing shoe, right, the player's decisions, whether they hit or stand or double down or whatever, affect the remaining order, the remaining cards, the order in which they come out. But in baccarat, the dealer must deal the cards according to standard strict rules, which are not affected by anything the players do. In fact, all the players do is they bet on either the player side, the banker side, or a tie hand. And the object is to get as close to 9 as possible to win, whereas in blackjack, it's as close to 21. So once the players make their bet, there's no decisions. They just wait, and the cards get dealt, and each hand uses a total of 4, 5, or 6 cards, depending on set rules that do not change. So once the dealer puts the cards in the shoe, that the cards are going to come out right to the end of the shoe in a specific order that cannot be disturbed. And that's where the value of baccarat is in the cheating for an inside dealer. If the dealer can fix a certain amount of hands for, let's say, the player to win, right, and the cards get in the shoe and they're fixed, nothing can change the fact that the player is going to win the hands that the dealer had fixed up. So that was my idea. My idea was to try and fix, let's say, 7 hands was the goal, and to see if I can fix 7 hands for the player side, so the player would win 7 hands in a row. And that was the plan. I presented it